All right, chat. The problem with bottled water. The problem with bottled water. I don't know what this video is about, but we're gonna see, dude.
Wow, that was fun. I paid $200 for this bottle of water. I can't believe I did that.
It's crazy how people still drink from bottled water, bro. It's actually fucking crazy.
Spend $200 on this. Anyway, we have a lot of bottles of water around us right now, more than I've ever seen in one room in my entire life. That's because I'm currently on a quest to figure out what the deal is with all
That's how I do it. Adds personality to the room.
This, all these different brands and their promises and their branding and their messages and their advertisements.
Natural spring water.
It's Earth's finest water.
I'm gonna be doing a bunch of blind taste tests to see if I can tell the difference between cheap versus expensive water. And then I wanna do a deep dive on the water itself.
Fiji's water is nasty. I don't know if that's a fucking hot take or not. Fiji's water is nasty.
What's actually
I don't like Fiji water, Stonky.
inside this? Where does it come from? How is it treated? Are any of these health claims legitimate? And who are the companies who are selling it to us?
The best water that I've had in my life was Waukesha. Or Waukesha. Or Miss Keisha. Whatever it's called. What's it called? This shit right here? Wakayai. Waikaye. This shit. Wakikiki. Waiki. This is the best water I've ever had, bro. It's the best water I had in my life. This shit's so good, bro. That shit right there is so good, bro. Oh my god.
Making $350 billion annually in the global bottled water industry. Can we trust them? Oh, and what's Jennifer Aniston doing rolling out of bed like this, deer in the headlights, clutching a bottle of smart water? And most importantly, is the stuff inside of this bottle better than the stuff I
Everyone hates on Dasani. Dasani not that bad to me, bro. Everyone hates on it. It's alright.
get for basically free out of my tap? Is it healthier? Is it less toxic? Is it cleaner or purer in any way? Because it is a lot more expensive. I could refill this bottle of Fiji water for the next 9 years with tap water, and it would cost the same as this one bottle. Bottled water is insanely more expensive than tap. And I want to figure out what we're paying for. Speaking of tap, I'll be putting the microscope on that too, tasting it and looking inside to see what's going on with tap water in America.
There's a pretty significant gap between what is legal and what is safe.
Water is the most important substance on Earth, which is why me and a bunch of creators are trying to raise money to help people who don't have access to clean drinking water get access. It's part of this movement, Team Water. You'll see a bunch of other creators doing this month. It's with a reputable and vetted organization, so please
I've seen a bunch of these creators donating mad money to this shit, bro.
consider donating. And with that, let's get started with our first taste test.
Nah, this Kirkland signature water right here, chat. That Kirkland signature water right there, bro. That shit is not bad at all.
First up, this, which I don't know what it is. I'm about to taste it. It's nice on the nose. Tastes like water, okay? Here goes B.
I ain't donating anything, I'm gonna be honest with you. Who got money like that?
I like that one the most for some reason.
I like the tap water the best, bro.
Like that one the most. But they all just taste like water.
Thank you, my paradox.
All right, my winner for this one is C. What was it? No!
Bro, no way you like the tap water the best, bro.
Oh God. Oh, this was truly blind, by the way. This is a blind taste test, totally unprimed. We did all this work behind the scenes to make sure that, like, I don't know which one it is. And I immediately was like, ooh, that one.
I don't like tap water. Ben drinks tap water. I don't like tap water. I can definitely taste the difference between tap water.
Nice. Wow, that is amazing. Okay, we'll do another one in just a sec.
I don't like tap water.
Putting water into a bottle is a profoundly symbolic act. You're taking this thing that is a universal human need, we could argue is a universal human right. Everyone should have access
Yeah, that makes
to
sense too,
fresh
dude.
water. And you're commercializing it, you're commodifying that.
At the
Nah, but Mr. Beast, you saying Mr. Beast begging for money, like it'll make millions a month. Mr. Beast donated like $400,000. Monkey Ledger, what do you mean? He literally gave like 400K. What do you mean?
core of this story is the strange reality here in the modern economy where we interact with corporate.
And I don't think it's begging. And that's not begging, what they're doing. I don't think that they're begging. He's trying to freaking raise money for a good cause. What? How are y'all turning what Mr. Beast is doing into something negative? What the fuck? How are y'all turning it? He donated 400 grand, and is asking other people who have that caliber of money to donate. That's not begging. That's trying to raise money for a good cause. What the fuck?
Operations all the time, and we want to trust.
I'm saying he could contribute more. How much you donated? How much did you donate, Monkey Legend? Huh? Mr. Beast donated $400,000. How much did you donate? Huh? He could donate more. How much you donated? How much did you give? How much did you give? If you think he could give more, if Mr. Beast is donated 1% of what he has, you donate 1% of what you have. You don't make millions a month, then donate the same percentage he did. Mr. Beast, if Mr. Beast is making $2 million a month, he donated $400,000. That's roughly 23% of his money that he made that month. You donate 23% of the money you made that month, then I'm gonna allow you to talk. Then I'll allow you to criticize it.
Them, but we don't totally know if we can, because sometimes they're hiding things, and in this case they are. I'm talking about this right now because this is what happens every day when we're
You already
on
did?
like
All right,
right
send me
now,
proof.
your information is being bought and sold on an open market. That is a key economy in the modern age. Your name, your birthday.
No, the reason I get annoyed at that, because I have a pet peeve when people complain about what other people do with their money, even if they are doing it for an amazing cause. No matter how much money you make, $400,000 is a shit ton of money. I don't care what you say. No matter how much money you make, $400,000 donated is an insane amount of money, bro. It's an insane amount of money, bro. An insane amount of money. 400,000 is crazy. What do you like? I hate when people like a celebrity will donate $20,000 and then people criticize them and they're like, only $20,000? They could have gave way more than that. When they're not donating anything themselves. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? $20,000 is $20,000, no matter how much money you make. What, bro?
Your address, what you do on the internet,
What a
what you
whiz.
like, where you live, all of it is valuable so that people can market things to you.
That annoys me so much, bro. God, my bad. I thought he donated like 50K. If he donated 50K, that's still a lot of money. What do you mean? $50,000? Bro.
Or sell that data somewhere else. I'm telling you about this because Incogni is the sponsor of today's video. I'm a big fan.
Bro.
They came to us a couple of years ago actually to start sponsoring videos, and that is when I started using Incogni. What I did is I signed up and I gave them permission to go out on my behalf and to start requesting that my data and information be scrubbed and cleaned from these lists. I have a legal right to corporations to talk about. Let's get back to it. If you go back to the 70s and you look how much water we drank out of bottles, and then you compare it to how much we drink today, you will see.
What the heck? I'm getting the fuck. You feel what I'm saying,
That
Wiz?
bottled water.
Like, it's not about the amount of money you donate. When it comes to like for a good cause, if you donate to a good cause, the amount of money shouldn't matter. It's the principle. It's the principle. You know what I'm saying? If Mr. Beast didn't donate anything, which it would be kind of shitty, but him even doing what he's doing to promote that to people that have money, it's a good cause. You know what I'm saying? It's about the principle. It's not about the amount of money, bro. It's not at all about the amount of money. You know what I'm saying? That's at all.
Has had a wild ride over the last few decades.
It's about trying to help the cause. And if you do donate $10,000, people have no right to complain. Let me see. Look, let's see something. Mr. Beast's monthly income. Mr. Beast's monthly income is estimated to be about $50 million. All right, $50 million, 400K. So, hold on, chat. Let's see. So, 400K. Yeah, 400K. 400K is roughly 1% of his monthly salary. If you're not donating 1% of your monthly salary to the cause, then shut the fuck up. If you're not giving 1% of your monthly salary to the cause that he's donating to, then shut the hell up, bro. You have no right to say anything.
Like, this used to not be a thing, and now it is. That's partly because in the 80s and 90s, we drank so much soda.
It's
and
crazy,
milk,
Wiz. It's crazy, Wiz.
We've made a video about here before. And we realized that that's maybe not the best thing to drink all day, every day.
I'm not telling you that chatter that said that to shut the fuck up. I'm saying like people who complain, by the way.
CDC came out with all this stuff. We switched more to water. That's actually a great trend. It was also in part because of a death. The death of this.
Water fountains.
The public water fountain. The public water fountain was our way of saying,
This video is called The Problem with Bottled Water.
look, we did it. We found a way to make the most important substance on Earth clean and free, abundant to everyone. Let's put it in the middle of our cities to celebrate this huge step of civilization. They became a central symbol to the civil rights movement. Access to these water fountains. They were a
Damn, we really used to fucking have black-only water fountains and white-only water fountains. What were we doing in the 50s and 60s? What the hell were we doing, bro? What were we doing, man? The fuck is going? What was going? Like what? Oh, we were doing racism. Oh, duh. I forgot. Like, bro, it's kind of crazy though. Like, humans are us just like naturally being the way we are is so crazy, bro. Humans are so like, bro.
Point of celebration.
It's insane.
But then we went through a phase here in individualistic America where we cut back on public infrastructure, and water fountains fell prey to this. Pair that with a few contamination outbreaks at public water fountains, and by the 1990s, water fountains had turned from celebrated public offering to ugly but functional requirement for schools and offices. With my mom, like many parents, warning me that this part of the water fountain was actually a death trap. And then there was the tap, the stuff we have in our home.
Water.
There were a few major, highly...
The reason I don't like drinking out of water fountains is... The reason I can't drink out of water fountains is because those kids back in fucking grammar school, they would go to the water fountain, this is the fucking fountain, and I'd be like, bro, I can't drink, I can't do it, bro. I can't, bro. And ever since then, I can't drink out of water fountains, bro. Ever since then, I've never ever been able to drink out of water fountains, bro.
Publicized cases of contamination in people's tap water in America, and this added to an increase of skepticism, a lack of faith.
Bro, over here we called it. We didn't call it. We called it grammar school, bro. What, grade 1? Because over here we didn't have middle school. No, we didn't have middle school by me growing up. We didn't have middle schools. We had I grew up in an area where there was so many kids. All the schools were just kindergarten through 8th grade. So they just called it grammar school. The middle schools were in the white areas, and where I live, it was kindergarten through 8th grade, and they called it grammar school.
In our public water infrastructure, people were losing faith in the tap. But wait, let's just clear something up right here and now. Is our water from the tap safe to drink here in America? It's kind of an important question.
I had recess up until 8th grade, chat. I had recess up until high school. I had recess up until high school because I didn't go to middle school. So I was going crazy. I was 13, going nuts in fucking recess. I was going crazy in fucking backyard football or the recess football, man. Yeah, like it was fire. Gerb, that shit was elite. That shit was so elite, Gerb. That shit was so elite.
The answer is, by and large, yes. For most of us, it is totally safe. There's some geographical variation to this, and there's some nuance.
Nah, they had
it.
Safe means,
and I will get to that. But every expert I talked to said,
American tap water is among the most tested and safest products you're going to consume in a given day.
I'm a really big proponent of
tap water. Okay, that makes sense.
We should really value and treat as a really important thing.
Obviously, as a water sommelier, I really love the opportunity to taste water from all over the world, but mostly I try to advocate for having fresh, clean tap water available to everybody. I drink that mostly myself.
Yes, it's safe, but what matters is what people think. And into the 1990s, people really started to lose faith in the tap. And public water fountains really...
I think I could, like, not every single water bottle, but I think certain like waters, I think I would be able to taste the difference. I think so.
Really started to disappear.
This shit happened in 8th grade, chat. This shit right here happened in 8th grade. Y'all see this? I fucking jumped for an interception, and I came down smooth on my elbow. But best believe I fucking caught that shit.
Here's what's so annoying is that I'm at the airport and I've got this, it's empty, and I can't find a water fountain anywhere. There's water bottles everywhere I look. but no water.
Yeah, I should have went to the
So it's
hospital for it,
even
but I
if
just let it
wanna
rock.
do this, there's just not infrastructure for it. What happened to the old days when water fountains were like at the center of everything? It's annoying. So here come the corporations. It's the 1990s, and we're drinking fewer sugary drinks. That's good. And the companies who make those sugary drinks see an opportunity. They already have big facilities where they bottle stuff and ship it all around the country. And they're now getting in trouble and under a lot of scrutiny for how much sugar they're pumping into the economy. Pepsi launches their brand Aquafina in 1994. And Coke launches Dasani.
Dasani. Yeah, Dasani gets mad hate. All right, so Dasani is objectively, I think, worse than regular water, like taste wise. But if it's there and it's the only thing, I'm not gonna go. I'll drink it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll drink it, but it is ass. It is ass. It is ass. It's like salty.
Years later, for all of life's thirst-worthy moments. Great tagline, guys. Nestle, who now is owned by another company.
Poland Spring is elite, but Poland Spring isn't around the whole. Poland Spring, check. I got this brand near you guys. This isn't countrywide, I don't think. I think this is the Northeast.
But kind of makes everything. Also got into the bottled water game. Now, bottled water had existed before this. They didn't like invent the stuff, but it was kind of niche. It was in like health food stores. It was very esoteric. Now it was going mainstream. And all these brands were using a clever little trick.
A lot of times bottled water is bottled tap water.
Taking a bunch of tap water, running it through some extra filtration, bottling it, and selling it for...
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it's tap water, but you filter it. So, I mean, it's not like technically not tap water anymore, you know?
2,500 times the cost. Seriously, 2,000.
That's crazy though.
Even if you took away price of the bottle and the cap and all of it, all the production costs, it's still around 2,000 times more. And
God damn!
And we bought it. Like bottled water started.
So does that mean that bottled water at like fucking stadiums and concert is like fucking 20,000 times? Bro, at Six Flags, a bottle of water was $6 fucking. What the fuck do you mean $6 for a normal bottle of water? Hell, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Yo, I bought Ben a twisted tea and I got myself like a vodka lemonade. The tall boy cans. $40. Crazy, bro.
To surge. And today there's $352 billion worth of bottled water that is sold in a 500 billion plastic bottles. More plastic bottles than you and I can ever imagine. A few years ago, Reuters did a great 3D visualization of this. The moment you land on this page, the bottles start falling, starting to count up the number of plastic bottles that have been used since you opened the page. Kind of anxiety inducing. Then it shows you how many bottles are consumed in a day and then in an entire year. I mean, it's pretty nuts. It's a lot of plastic. For now, I'm going to try to stay focused on the central question to this video, which is why do we pay a price that's 2,000 times greater for this than the stuff that comes out of the tap? But first, let's do another taste test.
$50. $50 for a bottle of water. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Okay, round two. What do we got here? I guess we've got some saltine crackers, which apparently there are like water sommelier, like people who taste water. It's a whole thing that I learned about.
Palate cleanser?
During the reporting for this story. And these crackers are how they cleanse their palate between water tastings. Humans are interesting creatures. My palate is cleansed. I'm ready for my next round. Perfect. Here we go. First up, we've got this, and I don't know what it is, but I'm going to taste it. Tastes like water. Okay. Maybe a little more minerally? I don't know. Let's just... I like C the most. What is it?
Bro likes Dasani the most, bro. Alright, I'm starting to think that he got bad. This nigga's taste buds are just ass. Alright. I'm starting to think that he's a bad test subject.
Dasani?
He chose tap water over the other two earlier, bro. Come on, bro. Real water drinkers know what tap water tastes like.
Nice job, Dasani. Tap water.
Nah, he's cooked as fuck.
For 2,000 times the price. Good on you. I mean, it all tastes the same. If I'm just being honest, it all tastes.
Yeah, he's not a real water drinker. If he says they all taste the same, you are not a real water drinker. Because Evian water tastes distinctually, whatever the word is, distinctively different. Distinctively different from from any other waters too that I've ever had.
There's no noticeable difference for me. But hey, let's keep going. Okay, so am I about to tell you that the big greedy corporations tricked us all into buying their bottled water? No, actually, the easiest,
Yeah, every water tastes different, bro.
quickest answer to this whole thing is a
That's
lot of us
elite
buy
models.
bottled
They
water
be
because
crispy.
it's convenient.
Nah, when you get water in the little fucking cones, and like from a water machine, like out in public. Oh my god, bro, that shit makes you float, bro. That shit is so crispy. The little crisp. Oh my god, bro. It's about to be another hot take. It's about to be another hot take. This is about to be an extremely hot take, bro. When you out playing basketball, playing football outside, hose water. Hose water. Hose water is elite when you're outside playing. I don't give a fuck. Hose water, fire. You playing basketball, bro? Nah, you playing basketball for 3 hours, playing football for 3 hours, bro. And you find a hose and you just start drinking straight from the hose. That little metallic taste adds so much to it, bro. I feel like I can play basketball for 4 more hours after that. I feel like come on, bro. The cancer, my body's fighting the cancer in the water, making me stronger, bro.
Like,
on,
we
bro.
want to drink more
on,
of this
bro.
than sugary drinks.
It depends
It's
on the
really
restaurant,
easy
Wiz.
to put it
I've had
in
nasty
the
restaurant
car
water
or whatever.
before.
It's easy to throw away. And so having a single-use disposable plastic bottle is a habit that a lot of us convenience-minded people have developed more and more every year. That's at least what like the market research says. But that doesn't mean there aren't shenanigans going on.
I'm gonna be honest, kind of fucked up. I grew up on bottled water. We always had Poland Spring in the house, the big packs of Poland Spring water bottles in the house.
Here.
But we always recycle no matter what.
When there's billions of dollars, hundreds of billions of dollars to be made in an industry, the corporations start to get a little bit misleading. That's what I want to shine a light on next. Go into the bottle and really tell you what's going on here. To go into the
It's way cheaper to
stories
do.
that these bottled water companies tell us, and if any of them are true.
Gando's tricks and lies.
First up, let's look at this.
Yeah, Evian water is not that good. Aquafina not that good too.
So let me
What the fuck was that commercial? What was that commercial? What was that?
let me just super clarify
Oh
that
my
despite
God.
all of these images and
What the fuck was that, bro? That was insane.
beautiful stories, most bottled water that is consumed in America, over
Like a tweaking of
60%, is
Aquafina.
bottled tap water. It's tap water. It's gone through some extra filtration and purification.
That's what I want. I don't mind that.
It is then put into a bottle and sold to you for 2,000 times the price. Okay, that's most of it. That's like Dasani, Aquafina. The secret got out in 2004 when these guys were trying to get into the UK. They launched their big campaign of Dasani, and then people found out that it was just filtered London city water repackaged. And they
London
were very
city
angry.
water?
And then
No
someone
wonder it
tested the
tastes like
water,
that.
And it came out that there was illegal amounts of cancer-causing contaminants in Dasani's water.
No
And
wonder,
the
no
ruse-
wonder the Sony is so fucking terrible, bruh. That shit is London water. It's London city water. What the fuck is that?
was up. Not only
Oh,
was it
hell
tap
no.
water, but it also wasn't clean. Dasani had to cancel the launch and recall like hundreds of thousands of bottles, and it was bad.
Most people assume, especially because of the marketing around bottled water, that it would be significantly cleaner than tap water. And then
Or her
in
teeth
most
are
cases,
perfect as
that's
fuck.
just not the case.
Again, if you are a consumer of bottled water because it's convenient for you, then maybe this is not that surprising or worrisome. But don't be deceived that this stuff and this stuff is coming
No, her
from
teeth
anywhere
perfect.
but the tap. Okay, but now what about spring water?
Natural spring water. It may be the best tasting water on earth.
I'm driving tomorrow.
Spring water. This sounds delicious, right? It comes from a
Definitely not from the
spring,
UK, nah,
just
definitely not.
groundwater, untouched. There is a place called Poland Spring. It's up in
Perilous Moons,
Maine,
fire.
and it was a wonderful spring for a few years
Bro, my 1 KC at Perilous Moon, Scotty, I got an Eclipse Moon chest plate, bro.
until this company sucked it dry like decades ago. And now they get their water not from Poland Spring, which has been sucked dry by them, but from a bunch of other groundwater that they classify as a spring. People who are suing them say this isn't a spring. They say that it's a, quote, man-made gravel pit collecting groundwater that then has to be super purified and filtered to make it drinkable. Anyway, there's been a bunch of lawsuits. You can read about it in our citations, which gets us perfectly to this beauty.
Fiji is not good. I don't care if Fiji water nasty, bro. Carmelo Anthony used to freaking have the water bottles on the bench, and he used to like rip the labels off where you knew it was Fiji because it's a square bottle. I don't like Fiji water.
Storytelling in this bottle is immaculate, and it is a true story in some ways. Fiji water says that it is from the island of Fiji, that it is natural artisan water. It has natural electrolytes, and it's the smarter choice. As tropical rain slowly filters through volcanic rocks, it gathers electrolytes and minerals. It gives Fiji water its signature soft, smooth mouthfeel. How smart is that? They call themselves Earth's finest water, untouched by man until you open the bottle. Okay, so what's the deal here?
That's cat. There's no way. There's no way that shit don't go through no filter or something. They just grab it straight from the Fiji shit. Nah, that's cat. They don't grab it straight from the
This water does come from an aquifer on an island in the country of Fiji, which is a South Pacific island that is very far away from any other country. Water is their largest export, and the company that does this has caused all kinds of drama with the government, and it's a big thing that, like, I almost went down that rabbit hole because
Elsa's get his water from the fucking curb in New York City.
Drama with the Fijian government. This precious aquifer water goes into the bottle right on the island of Fiji, and then
maybe they haven't implicated it for me yet, but it says you can.
It gets put on a ship and shipped thousands and thousands of kilometers. Like it's 8,000 kilometers to the port of LA. And the whole idea is that this water is different. It is special. It comes from this volcanic.
I don't know if it works. Did someone test it out to see if it works?
Aquifer, and therefore it is extra special. And they really wanted
Darren, thank you for to get this up,
you to think that in the early days when they came out with this ad campaign. The label says Fiji because it's not bottled in Cleveland.
Fucking think of it 100 biddies.
Super snarky. But then watch what happens. The City of Cleveland Water Authority fires back by taking some of this Fiji water and running a bunch of tests on them.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Tap water authorities have to run like 100 tests a day or something on their water to make sure it's safe. They did that on Fiji water and found that it had a significant amount of arsenic.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. They added fire to the water? How'd they do that? The fire committing arson? I mean, the water committing arson? What's going on? What's happening with this water?
Which is like a heavy metal that causes...
How that's possible, bruh?
It's cancer if you have too much of it and is not good. It comes naturally in a lot of water, but you don't want too much of it. Fiji...
Bro, that water's so good it's fire. That shit committing arson, bruh.
Water had less than the legal limit, but they still had a presence of arsenic, says Cleveland. And then they come out and say, our water in Cleveland, the tap water that you just made us feel bad about, basically has zero arsenic. Fiji, so much for your artisan water.
Yeah, why Fiji come out of Cleveland though? What the fuck? They said it's called Fiji because it's not bottled in Cleveland. What the fuck Cleveland do? Fuck I do. What the fuck? Why you say fuck me for? What did Cleveland do to deserve that? Cleveland just chilling, bruh.
Total slam
fuck,
by Cleveland. Don't pick on Cleveland. All of this.
That's so random. Like that don't got nothing to do with nobody, bruh.
For water that, yes, tells a good story and has beautiful images, but ultimately costs way more.
Yeah, my name is Zeusy on Twitch because I'm not Elsa's.
Thousands of times more than the tap. And, as we've seen, requires a lot of energy and transportation to get onto store shelves. Okay, but does it taste better? Let's find out. BCC?
I guarantee he's not like the Fiji water, but Pure Life water is not. Pure Life water is actually good. I don't care what anybody says. Pure Life water is fire.
All right, here we go. Round 3.
It's fire, bro. It's fire, Manos.
Okay.
Fiji. Tap
Definitely
water.
More minerals, maybe? Kind of rusty or like minerally. I don't know. I am not into that for some reason. I guess I'm into B.
Oh yeah, I know. I have that. I have that on my computer already.
No way.
I have that on my computer already.
For some reason. I guess I'm into B. What is it? No way.
Right, he's picking tap water over these bottled waters, bro.
The Lord above, this is an actual experiment. And I actually prefer this. I don't know, maybe because it's familiar, but it just tastes nicer. And it doesn't have any microplastics. Tap water, coming in strong. All right, let's keep going.
I like Great Value water.
Okay, now let's talk about health claims.
Yo, Bulky with the 100 gifted subs. Oh my God.
Because more and more, you see water that isn't just about purity, but it claims to like be better for you. Like it's ionized alkaline water. There's so much.
That Essentia is the water that I buy the most. If I'm going to 7-Eleven, I'm buying water. It's either Wakaishi, or Essentia.
Alkaline water these days. Alkaline, pH.
I just like it a lot.
This Icelandic spring water says that it is naturally alkaline. Alkaline just means
it tastes like smart water.
Means that the pH number is high. Meaning it's not very acidic. The lower the number, the more acidic. The higher the number, the more alkaline. Core hydration. Perfectly balanced.
I get water
pH,
and energy.
Alkaline pH. Perfectly balanced hydration. Ionized sport water. pH of 9+. Proprietary
I don't like Body Armor water.
Electrolyte formula.
I don't like Body Armor water. Body Armor water is kind of gross.
What? It's built for all-day hydration for the athlete in all of us. Wow. Makes you think like there's something real special in this.
Like a Kai, I'm not a fan
waters
of it. The drinks are good. I like the drinks.
Claim something more than just hydration. I'm going to go through each of the claims real quick. I'll put all of the studies in the sources. Let's first start with the one claim that actually has some merit behind it, which is minerals. When we drink water from nature, it comes with minerals in it. Minerals like calcium and magnesium. And minerals are good for us. They're good for our bones. They're good for our heart. They help our body function better. So some studies link mineral water with better health in some of these areas. Now the catch is a lot of your tap water is often hard or has minerals in it. And you're getting minerals from a bunch of other stuff that you eat if you have a varied diet.
Yo, so like I could like bite into like springs, like metal springs or like a metal beam and get my minerals in.
But if you're somebody who wants to include more minerals in your life, having mineral water, whether it's added in like a lot of this stuff has for taste, or it's from a natural spring that has a bunch of minerals, that's great. That's actually scientifically good for you. People also
do that. Yes, I should. All right, I'm gonna try it. I'll let you know how it go. I'm gonna find like little pieces of metal and like you grind them down, like you know what I'm saying, like. I did not like that, bro. Oh, that sent a chill through my spine. Oh my god. That just sent a chill through my spine. Oh my god, bro. I bit down on metal, bro, and it sent the fucking chill down my back. Oh.
So use minerals for taste.
That was so nasty. I did not like that feeling, bro. Oh.
Like minerals are the one thing that really affect what your water tastes and feels like in your mouth. So minerals, they're legit. They've always been part of water, and they should always be. Okay, what about alkaline? This word alkaline.
Disgusting.
Essentia. Number 1 ionized alkaline water. Alkaline just means not acidic. And the theory and kind of inference behind this claim is that your body needs to retain a certain alkalinity. It can't be too acidic. And that by drinking this water, you will have, as some say, perfectly balanced pH. Is this more than water? Does the alkalinity make a big difference?
Like balls and like vagina.
It does not,
like
at least according to science, or in other words, the Mayo Clinic. They say for most people, alkaline water is not better than just plain water. Oh, that's great. Just like so straightforward. Mayo Clinic. Dietitian from the Cleveland Clinic says that science does not support these claims. It is marketing hype. And to top it off with a third, the British Journal of Sports Medicine concludes that the claim of alkaline or ionized water having positive health effects have a flimsy rationale and no rigorous experimental support. Okay, but what about electrolytes? Electrolytes is a
you need electrolytes.
Word we've been hearing since the 90s when it comes to like hydration. That seems legit. And indeed, it is. Electrolytes are minerals like salt that hold on to water. And when you are sweating a lot, they do indeed help you replenish your hydration quicker. That's why they're like the special ingredient in sports drinks like Gatorade. But the reality is that most of us aren't sweating like these guys, super sweaty, like NFL, like volleyball players.
Miss Wilfork's so huge,
like
bro.
They are sweating. Those are real athletes who are sweating all the time. They need to replenish way faster. I go on a 45-minute jog once a day or something, and I sweat. I don't need a ton of electrolytes to replenish. I have the rest of the day to do it. So it turns out that electrolyte-infused water doesn't confer any extra special benefits than the hydration of just regular water, including the water from the tap. Out of my old
tomorrow, Schnapple.
And that is the upshot of all of this. All of this water that has been story told and packaged to us is really not that much different than this.
Glass water bottle.
Tap. Now again, there's
oh
some nuance.
Man, water out of a glass for some reason is just elite.
Depending on where you live, that might not be the case. But for 90% of Americans, you're not getting much else out of this other than convenience, which if that's why you're buying it, go for it. It is a psychological paradox that people are so willing to mistrust their tap water and so willing to buy into the hype of water that is sold to them with a story and pay 2,000 times the price for it. And that's kind of what's going on with all of this.
Whatever, glass fire. Conclusion.
Let's finish this video by talking about tap water. Finally, is your tap water safe and clean? I've said a million
my tap water's great, bro. I just don't drink it because I'm bougie.
times that yes, it is. And now I'm going to throw a little gray area nuance at you, and you will be potentially unsatisfied with the answer, as I am kind of unsatisfied with the answer, but I promise it'll all make sense. I'm going to empower you with knowledge here. In the United States, over 90% of the municipal water sources, our community-based water treatment that comes out of the tap, is clean, which is amazing. The stuff that comes out of the hose and the shower and goes into the
I love hose water, bro. Hose water is so good, man. Playing basketball for 3 hours, bro, and then having hose water, so good.
Toilet and the tap, it's all abundant, clean, safe drinking water. Okay, but watch what happens when I go to this website, Environmental
I'm not famous at all,
Working
monkey.
Group. If you type in your zip code here, not my real zip code,
He's right.
you will see a bunch of data about your tap water. All of this represents the different contaminants that are in your water. It's basically impossible to have water that has 0 trace contaminants. But this group, this Environmental Working Group,
My water got arson in it, bro. I'm gonna start a fire in my own water.
has come along
Come on,
and
bro.
said, yes, this stuff is legal, but it's not ideal. We could do better.
I'm
We had a better
driving
water
to
system.
Houston
we would
tomorrow,
not
Snapple.
have this much arsenic, 0.109 parts per 04. The government is okay with us having 10, and you can see that I'm like 1% of that. So I'm still well below the legal limit, but EWG
Yeah, probably.
says
No, I've gotten recognized like 3 or 4 times in public.
we can do better.
There's not a black and white here. There's not a yes, you're safe, no, you're not. Figuring out how high you are above the guideline. That does matter.
Nah, her
The
teeth
higher
perfect
it
as
is,
fuck.
The higher the risk.
See how this is kind of an unsatisfying answer? Like, yes, the water in America is super clean in 90% of the jurisdictions, but according to EWG, there's still a way for us to go. And the point they're trying to make, and I think one that is very compelling, is that this will only happen. We will only get to this like near perfect water if all of us are bought in to having a better water system. Instead, we spend thousands of times more on this stuff, this corporate storytelling about health claims and purity that are often overblown and sometimes totally misleading.
I can see it.
So
I
we
can see it.
invest our money in buying their bottles instead of demanding better tap water. So I will be walking away from this story with a deeper appreciation for the miracle of abundant, clean drinking water. I will be walking away with more skepticism towards all of these claims of alkalinity and minerality and increased performance. And I think ultimately I will be feeling a deep sense of gratitude at the fact that I even have access to
no
clean
cap.
water. There are a lot of people
I am so grateful that I could just go get a bottle of water. Like, I'm aggressively grateful.
in this world who do not have reliable access to clean water, and that is what Team Water is all about. Me and a bunch of other creators
Shout out Team Water, bro.
are teaming up this month to raise
Damn, Kai said that only donated $100,000. Bro, he has 100,000 subs, bro. He could have donated so much more. Fucking asshole.
awareness and money to bring clean drinking water to communities that don't have it. We're trying to raise $40 million, and luckily the biggest creators on the platform are doing this as well. So I think we can actually do it, but it's going to take a huge effort. We have between now and the end of the month to do this.
I'll donate. Che, I got my word. I can clock it. When I get paid, I'll donate $100.
And all of that money will go to WaterAid, which is a reputable, vetted, nonprofit organization that provides clean water access to people who don't have it. So this is a way to have a little bit of money go a really long way. Please consider donating to Team Water. The link will be in the description. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.
Fire video. That was a really, really good video.
Cheesy.
That was a real good video. Like, actually, that was a really good video. I genuinely enjoyed that video. I didn't think I was gonna enjoy it that much. That was a fucking great video.